As a homeowner for more than 45 years, one of the chores that I quickly learned to hate was the annual and sometimes twice annual task of cleaning out those nasty rain gutters. Fortunately, I stumbled across what I consider a great solution. This was about 5 years ago. I want to share that solution with you today. For me, it has virtually eliminated the task of cleaning out my gutters. Stay tuned to find out more about this practical and easy to implement solution. Well, as I stated in the introduction, about 5 years ago I happened to stumble across what turned out to be a pretty great solution. That's what I want to share with you today. To be totally honest, I was very skeptical about the durability and effectiveness of this solution. I simply was not confident that the product would stand the test of time. I was also concerned that it wouldn't do the job as described. However, as you will see, my initial impressions turned out to be wrong. Okay, here's a sample of the product to which I was referring. I had a partial box of these left over after my installation, so I happen to have a new piece here that I can show you. As you can see, they have this mesh over top of them, and that mesh has stand the test of time. I see it's kind of glued here on both sides. We'll take you up on the roof here in a moment and show you an actual installed piece. But they've proven to be effective, durable, and a very time-saving solution. They're a snap-in type product. White plastic. I think they do come in other color offerings, and they have a filter, like I mentioned, that mesh filter on top. They're 3 foot in length and 6 inches in width. They're designed to basically slip up underneath the edge of the shingles, between the shingles and your roof, and then they just simply snap in on the lip of the gutter. They have this piece here, this edge that kind of just snaps over. They stay in place really well. They're designed to create a smooth transition surface to effectively shed any leaves and other debris off your roof and keep them out of your gutters. The only thing they allow is the filtered rain to go into the gutter and downspouts, and then that water is safely conveyed away from your home's foundation. They're real easy to install, and I'll just take you up and show you here in just a moment. Okay, we're up here on the roof, and I just want to take the opportunity to show you how easy these are to install. They just basically clip in. So when you're doing this, you're basically going to put this up under the roof shingle on both sides and just push it in, and they just snap in place. And then you're just going to want to butt the next one up, doing it the same way. So it doesn't take any time at all to install. They're easy to install, and they go in pretty quickly. You can see the condition of these. Pretty darn good, considering they've been in place for 5 years. I was concerned that this screen mesh might come off, but it stayed in place and looking really good. So I'm satisfied with this product overall. So I'm up here at the low end of the gutter, where the gutter would empty into the downspout. As you can see, I removed this short section that I finished up the spouting with. So if you look at the previous place I was, where you see the ladder, that run is probably about 25 feet in length, so pretty good length. I do have trees in the area that would typically clog this up with leaves, and what I wanted to show you is if you look down in the downspout itself, you can see there's very little debris in the gutter other than the gravel that comes off the asphalt shingles. It's in really good shape. And that's, to me, is pretty impressive for not having to clean this thing for over 5 years. It's been quite a good product for me. A couple installation tips for you. When I decided to install these guards, of course I needed to determine the number of panel guards needed. To do this, I first measured the length of each section of gutter on the house, and I recorded each length. Next, I added those various lengths together in order to get the total footage needed. Keep in mind that you will need to measure and cut several of these 3-foot panels so that you have the proper length at the end of each spouting run to make the finished end flush with the end of each spouting run. As such, you may want to purchase some extra product to compensate for any possible spoilage. Second installation tip, I would recommend that you start your installation of guards at the opposite side of your downspout, and then just progress downgrade towards the end of the gutter. This way you'll likely end up with a shorter length of guard that can be easily removed should you need to inspect or clean any unlikely debris that might make their way into the gutter or downspout. I'm extremely pleased to recommend this solution, as it has eliminated my need to clean out my gutters for more than 5 years. This is all because I took a chance on an inexpensive solution that turned out to be an excellent time-saving idea. If you're tired of doing this annual task, I really encourage you to follow the link provided in the video description below. This link will give you additional information and reviews about this practical time-saving product. Whatever your list of home product endeavors, I wish you safety and success. And should you decide to implement this time-saving idea, may you never have to clean out your home gutters again. And I'll see you next time on Bud's Odd Jobs.